So basically, when you had innovation in products, you had to basically sell this innovation. And so women did the grocery shopping. So, oh, here's something new. You got to sell it to women. So this is how they did it. It's something new. I know how to use the old thing. Do I know how to use the new thing? Oh, new means, oh, I can open it myself. I don't have to wait for my husband to open it. Because we've all men and women. Have you ever had a woman hand you a jar and say, can you open this for me?
Yes. I'm married.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh, here's the Jason Sanborn coffee ad again. Oh, anybody recognize that guy?
Well, to be fair, it says right there.
Yeah. I'm sending Chesterfields to all my friends. That's the merriest Christmas any smoker can have. Chesterfield, mildness plus no unpleasant aftertaste. Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, I'm so glad I never got onto the.
Oh, look at the bottom here. They even had special cartons.
Now, to be fair, you can get a lot of other stuff today that's like this. All sorts of candies. You can get us candies and cookies and chocolates. You can get.
But
It's a great
man,
idea.
even cigarettes had the beautiful Christmas card carton.
Yeah, Elena's having fun in the chat down there right now.
Okay, what else? Oh, might have to shrink this one. Oh, this is another one. Happy birthday, Dad. We know your ABC. Always buy Chesterfield. Always milder, better tasting, cooler smoking. Oh, look at that cute little boy. He's got a carton of cigarettes with a bow on it that he's going to give it to his dad for his birthday.
This is advertising heresy now. I mean, the concept of a kid appearing in the same ad as a cigarette is just that's probably somebody's probably will tell me that's illegal.
Yeah.
But okay, that's an interesting comment though.
Oh,
All
what?
of these
Oh.
all of these ads are trying to, they're targeted at making dad happy. That's an interesting observation. And that really changed in the 90s. It started changing in the 80s, but it really changed in the 90s. The idea that you shouldn't be doing anything to make the man happy. And actually now that you bring this up, Steve, they started with the of the things that made dad happy were the things that like we could actually point to and say, these really aren't that good for you. So they started with things like smoking, which of course we now know isn't that good for you.
Yeah.
And that seems to have been the tactic of attacking men related stuff is, oh well, it's just not very good for you. Like
Okay.
it worked in the 80s.
But yeah, it was the man was the head of the household. Kind of that theme. And that carries through here. The chef does everything but cook. That's what wives are for.
Ooh, the misogyny.
So the chef is a fancy mixer made by Kenwood.
Back before
It'll
they did
it'll
radios, huh?
oh man, this would can you imagine how happy your wife would be? You gave her something that would make her kitchen chores so much easier. Oh, men were so thoughtful back then. Look
Well,
how happy she is.
wait. Well, okay, but we've talked about this in the red pill. What have men spent the past 100 years doing? Creating tools to make women's lives easier. You've got washers and dryers and dishwashers and mixers and the list goes on. Yeah, of course she's happy. I mean that's how they're going to portray it. But like this is what we've been selling men for the past 60 years. Oh, just buy your wife this gadget and she'll be happier. Of course, that hasn't exactly played out to be true.
Oh, it's true. It is absolutely true that was probably happy to get this because it made her life easier. Then a year later, oh, I just take it for granted. And then every subsequent year and her children, oh, a mixer. Yeah, well, everybody's got one of those. So there's no reason to show any appreciation or gratitude anymore because now it's just commonplace.
So one thing I noticed is that particularly in the 90s, it switched from gratitude over getting a tool that made your life easier to this message of you just want me to stay home, work in the kitchen, work at, and vacuum thing. Because it used to be that, okay, getting a vacuum cleaner would be good for a woman because it meant that she didn't have to go out and manually clean the rugs or whatever. Okay. But then, like in the 90s, it switched to how dare you get me a vacuum cleaner and imply that I should be working at home.
Yeah, true enough. It's interesting how going through these ads kind of brings us back to a history of how people believed back then.